Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? Hope everyone's well. We've got Rob already. Rob, you're in. So let's just bring this up. Sorry, I've just been outside. How's everyone today? So we've got some news, some update news that we're going to talk about today. The fact that John Stones is back in training, which is good news, certainly for the weekend. Lorenzo Gonzalez, we're going to talk about him. KDB or Laporte so far. Who do you think's been the best player? City's potential draw for tomorrow night. We know we covered it last night, and we will do again tomorrow night at some point. 125th anniversary shirt is being announced tomorrow, which is going to tie in, which we're going to talk about to you, about the 125th Man City We're Still Here documentary, Man City Fan TV documentary. Bobby Duncan, who left City for Liverpool, regrets, looks looking that way. And then any other thing you want to talk about. So let's see who's on. Robert Lang's on. How are you, buddy? Dupe Turjadine, hi, how are you? James Richardson, hello from rainy Manchester, Fallowfield. Yeah, I've just been outside and it's pouring down here. Fergal Norton, hello, how's everyone? Hello from sunny Ireland, wow, amazing. Well, it ain't sunny here today. It's been pretty much overcast, miserable, and now it's starting to rain. So good luck with that sunshine over there, mate. What else? Jordan Jolly, I haven't been on for ages. It don't matter, mate. You have to just come on whenever you've got time. Appreciate that. You taking the time to come on. Hello. Hi. Hiya. Hi. Hey. Owen, will Stone start versus Brighton? All depends. He's only just come back to training today. So, Willie, probably doubtful if I'm being honest. But we'll wait and see. Dupe, it's sunny here in Canada. Well, you lucky bugger. And enjoy it because the sun didn't last long here in the northwest of England. Robert Lang, who would you like the Champions League group stage draw? We spoke about it last night on the vlog, mate. We were talking about the whole Champions League draw and what people were thinking we would like, who we would like, who we want to avoid. We did that last night, really. But we'll briefly touch on it again. Peter Curry, hi Andy and fellow Blues. Hopefully no onions to interrupt us today. No onions. Hi guys, just back from Mallorca, Jerry Gow. I hope it was nice. Whereabouts in Mallorca? I do like Mallorca. I like Mallorca and Menorca as well. It's very pretty. Some parts of it are gorgeous. Date of Champions draw. Well, the draw is coming out on tomorrow night. Tonight is the Carabao Cup draw. Probably 9:45, sort of maybe 10 o'clock. Depends on whether it goes to penalties. And tomorrow is the Champions League draw. My ideal Champions League group would be Bayern, Barca and PSG. Carabao Cup draw tonight. It is Joseph. Shakhtar, Salzburg and Lille would be nice. Parma Nova, very nice. Parma's beautiful. What a wonderful city. It's lovely. Really old and got some great buildings and things. Parma's really, really nice with the little port and things. And the weather always is good there in Parma. Johnny Rice, need a big team in our group, get the pace and tempo for knockouts. Good point, very good point. I think that's why Rob's thinking, or I should call him Rab from now on, Bayern, Barca and PSG. Bear Eats World, Champions League draw is tomorrow 4pm-ish. It is Daniel Clegg. Tomorrow 4pm-ish, hence why we'll be live. Daniel Clegg, is Sterling going to be our only left winger till 2020? No, because I reckon Phil Foden can play there. I reckon Mahrez could possibly play on there. English Mastiff, Parmanova, Magaluf, Benidorm, after all. So you know what, Joseph, I don't know how old you are, mate, but Benidorm in its old day was a shithole, absolute shithole. But in the last sort of 15 years, it's really, or 10 years, 15 years, yeah, 15 years, it's really been built up and it's been regenerated and yeah, it's become like other parts of Spain. Paul Standall, afternoon all. So what's happening today? Got lots of news for you. Jericho, yo, English Mastiff, mega fluff. Yeah. Owen, the retro kit that City wore in Community Shield is out tomorrow, 8 a.m. It is. We're going to talk about that. Look at the description below the video. Everything is in there. Club Bruges, Shakhtar and Genk for me. You want all the easy teams, Fergal. Jordan Jolly, feel like when we have a good team in our group like Basel, we do better. Good point. You're 12. Yeah, of course you are. Paul Standall, talking of holidays, just online looking for something for October school holidays. Yeah, where do you want to go, mate? I can give you loads of recommendations. Done it already. Done it for years with kids. Tell me where you want to go with anything in particular. I'll give you plenty of recommendations, mate. No problem whatsoever. Or send me an email, mcfc. Oh, good. I'll just escape out of that. Sorry, I was jumping ahead there. Just send me an email, mate. I'll give you loads of recommendations. And let me know how old your kids are, because that always makes a big difference. Pull the string. Who do you think our biggest rival will be in Champions League? Could be any of them, mate. Let's face it, Liverpool and Spurs got to the final last year. Could be anybody. Rob, impossible. It was a joke, Fergal. Newcastle versus Leicester tonight. Tasty, yeah. Afternoon all. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Martin is on. Beware of the big green dragon. I know, Rob. He's only joking. Done Spain. Looking at something new. Okay, well, just let me know, mate. Send me an email and tell me where you've not been and how old your kids are, because that's obviously really important. And what do you want? Do you want a beach holiday? Do you want activities, things like that? And I'll try and give you my recommendations from where I've been. No problem, buddy. Just email me, Paul. What else have we got? Mark Armstrong. Hi guys. Too many skellies in Benidorm. Kiam, happy Wednesday, everyone. Just dropping in and out. As you're out and about Champions League, I'll take anyone with the best. Absolutely, Kiam. Camping for me. Any suggestions anywhere? Camping. Get down to Cornwall, mate. If you want camping. How many trophies we win in this season? I'm going for 3 again. All right. Yeah. Okay. 3. But proper trophies. Listen to them. The children of the night. Norwich knocked out. Yeah. Jordan. Every trophy. Algarve, Portugal for kids is nice. It is. Yeah, it is nice. I've been there too many times, I must admit. Benidorm, Blackpool in the sun. What music they sing? What music who sing? Beef stroganoff tonight. You're having beef stroganoff. Well, nice. Night can't be. As long as, are you cooking it? If you're cooking it, I hope it's good, mate, because you have to make a good beef stroganoff. I don't know. My wife's gone out to Sainsbury's, or Waitrose, so I'm not sure where she's gone, but she's cooking tonight. She's off. Harris Khan. Hey, Andy, how are you, buddy? Malpass85 is on. Won't have a bad word said about Benidorm. Benidorm town was quite nice. Spanish love Benidorm, never mind the English. Yeah, no, there is. And I'm going back to my day when I first went there in the very, very early 90s. But, I've been there again where it's all been redeveloped and it's looking a lot nicer than, trust me, it used to be. I'm out and about myself, Key. I'm dropping in and out. Rob and Andy are at the wheel. The Cray brothers are in charge. Had some good nights out in Benidorm. Don't even... I knew you were going to mention it, Sticky Vicky's. Oh, please don't. Oban, Scotland, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Andy AK, well, it was my job, mate, so I've been all over the world. So Slovenia is very nice for a kid. Technically, we won 4. Yeah, technically we did. Pull the string. What are you on about? Pull the string. Do you think City should have helped out Bury? No, because we can't help out Bury. That's the problem. That's the big thing going with all the arguments is City are not allowed to do that. Neither are United. So all these idiots on Twitter, you can't do that because you're not allowed to invest in another team under FA and Premier League and FA ruling. You can't do that. You can't invest in another team. So City could not have possibly helped them out. Do you think that City will get 100 points again? It's going to be a one-off. Robert Lang, I think it's going to be very difficult. Homemade chips, beans and fish fingers. Ooh, yeah, don't mind a bit of that, actually. I love fish fingers. And homemade chips as well, not at home. I must admit, I don't make homemade chips anymore. Potato wedges and things like that. Because it means a load of sort of oil and frying them. And we don't have, to be honest with you, I don't have a fryer for chips, but it takes me back to my youth. And if you do them right, the homemade chips, nothing better. Hadizi, how are you? I'm very good. How are you, buddy? Told you, Horsey, we are now the new QSG. Isle of Mull for the wife and kids whilst you jet off to Magafluff. Magafluff for a good shout. Hey, Isle of Mull. I mean, my family's from all that area. We've actually got a family cottage. We have a family cottage that I've never ever been to. Up around the coast near the Isle of Skye. And I've never been there. And my wife said, look, you're 50 in April. We're going to go and do the North Coast 500 and we're going to go up there and we're going to drive around and we're going to pitch up a tent on a beach and we're going to do this and we're going to do everything else that I've wanted to do. Just never had time because you need a good week or so. And you know what it's like. The wife wants really, she wants to go away on a holiday where it's really sunny, and that's why you've seen the you know, the live vlogs from Spain at the villa and things like that. But I'm going to go up there in April. I'm going to do a week just driving the North Coast 500 and stay at the cottage that my family have been involved in for decades and decades and decades, and I've never been up there. Other family members have been there, and it's on an estate because I think it was my great uncle. He was the gamekeeper on an estate, and obviously when the estate was sold, part of the thing was you get given. That was part of the deal. You got given the cottage that you lived in, and that's just been passed down through generations. So I've never ever been up there. Family members who've been up there have had pictures with stags, just literally wrestling with stags in the front garden. So I'm gonna go up there and I want to do the North Coast 500. Pitch a tent on the beaches, sleep overnight on there, open fire on the beach and things like that. So I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be my present, I think, next April from my wife. So I can't wait. Isle of Mull for the wife and kids. Yeah, British Classic Peter. Hasn't Benidorm got a 5-star luxury hotel? They probably have, mate. They probably have now. Oh, big jump. I do apologise. Let me just try and go back. Whoa, loads of people commenting today. Name 25 player in Man City. Name 25 player in... What does that mean, Dupe? I'm very sad about the Berry situation. Yeah, I mean, it's just horrendous. It really is. No aggro this weekend, Andy and Rob. We want a nice peaceful game. There's no aggro. John Jolly was a bit annoyed at the weekend with Cancelo only getting a few minutes. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to bide his time, mate. He's in a team full of, you know, superstars. So he'll get his time. Don't worry, FFP. Well, I've just heard earlier. I actually heard earlier, and I don't know how true it is and where it stands at the moment. But when I was driving back earlier on TalkSport, they were saying that there could be a last-minute reprieve because Dale, even though he's the biggest knob cotwomble ever, and the local MP for Bury are putting a request to rescind Bury's kicking out of the EFL because they think that there's 2 potential buyers that are coming in last minute. Now, for me, if I was the EFL, I do understand the twofold thing with it, that, you know, they've got to have a cut-off period. But if there's somebody genuinely interested, they've got to give Bury, just you know, deduct some points. Just say to them, look, you're going to lose 3 points every week. You're going to be knocked out. You can't play in the FA Cup. You can't play in this, whatever. But every week goes by that you miss a game, you're going to be deducted 3 points. And if that means Bury gets demoted in 3 months' time, if that's how long it takes, then Bury get demoted. End of story. That's it. The other teams get the points. They're guaranteed 3 points. They'll be happy about that. And, you know, but there is an opportunity to save a club with a 134-year history. So the EFL should be doing everything they possibly can, in my opinion, because they're one of the core problem makers of this whole situation. So if there is somebody interested, just keep docking them points. Don't ban them now. Just say, right, okay, every week you'll be deducted points. The other 3 points will be going to the opposition teams. They're guaranteed. Their players will get rest. Blah 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 blah. I know there's a bit of financial implications in the whole idea, but let's just see if in the next few months if we can get a buyer. That way, a whole club and its fan base and its workforce doesn't no longer exist. Just doesn't make sense. Anyway, blah blah blah. Don't worry, FAP at Bolton. Hello, Andy, Rob, Horsey, Kiam, and guys. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Pull the string. John Walters, what are you talking about, buddy? The Bury owner was a proper idiot, wasn't he? Can't he still sell the ground alone? That's the whole thing, and that was the situation that one of the players who was on TalkSport talking to him last week saying, can you imagine? You could just let this go into liquidation and then still own the ground and sell it off to a supermarket or a load of housing or something like that and make millions out of it. And is that his ulterior motive? And then did you see the comments on Radio 5 Live where he turned around and said, I've never been to Bury. I've no interest in going to Bury, so I don't care because I'll never visit it. I'm not really into football. Well, you know, the EFL, fit and proper persons test, ain't good enough. Nobody got a clue what I'm talking about. No, nobody has. You're saying pull the string. Is there a string somewhere near me or something you want me to pull? No, I don't. I've no idea. Did you get the message, Andy, on Irishman? No, I haven't yet, mate, because we just had a bit of a production meeting. So I haven't had a chance this afternoon. I've been really busy with work, and then a quick production meeting with Rob over the video, which we'll talk about shortly. Did Bury have a buyer that pulled out? Yes, they did. Round chips. Hola, Rob. Harris Khan, how far is the Uni of Manchester from the Etihad? Not far, because my lad's actually going to the University of Manchester, which is going to be his main base. But he's not going to be there because he's going to be teaching next year. But my younger lad should have been going to the University of Manchester, and he's now going to Liverpool John Moores in the next few weeks. So it's not far, mate. You can walk it easily, very easily. You can walk it in, I don't know, 15 minutes. How many kids do you have? 2. Are we invited? Where to who? English Mastiff, Bury owner, bought the club, stripped it of its assets and hopes to cash in selling it. Of course, absolutely spot on, EM. Island Mall is amazing. In fact, anything in my ancestral family lands is amazing. It is. Good to hear, Bernard. Does Stones deserve a higher rating than Otamendi on FIFA 20? You're going to ask Nippon. You're going to have to ask Kian for that because I have no idea what you're talking about. James Richardson, Blatter, we can't risk having another Leeds United. Yeah, I know, exactly. 2 bus rides, Hassan. You can walk it. You don't even need a bus, mate. What's FFP? Yeah, everyone's been asking that question of Platini since 2013 when Martin Samuel wrote that brilliant article about it. More comments. I do apologise. I'm going to have to go back. We will be doing a FIFA 20 player ratings review. Blimey, is Andy really James Bond? Was the cottage guy for? I don't think he's that big, mate. And that's a much bigger place than the cottage. I've seen pictures of it. I have seen pictures of it. It's only small. It's only tiny. It's only like 3 rooms or something like that. It's right on the lake. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's a really funny name. But no, it isn't Skyfall. I wish it was. Bloody hell, I would have been up there by now. Hi, Rab. I am just so happy that FFP saved Bury and Bolton, I know. What about old Dean Saunders then? Yeah, 10 weeks apparently. FFP, yeah, that's working, isn't it? It just shows you. I mean, just name 25 players in Man City. I don't know what you mean. Name 25 players in Man City. Is that a question? Is it a question for me, or you have to give me Dupe? Give me a little bit more sort of an idea. Right, guys, click this link and cast your vote. Andy will tell you all what the vote is for shortly. Don't cast your vote until Andy has explained why. Okay, right, okay. Did you sort YouTube out, mate? Didn't we get fined 2014? Where's that money gone? Hi, fan chat. Hope you're good. Jordan says they would rather be in League Two. Absolutely spot on. The non-Toyston took some beating in the wanker leagues. He definitely did. John Walters and Steve Dale is definitely a much bigger wanker than Owen Oyston. Bury a doom regardless. Well, gotta keep hope. Andy, stop suggesting something so sensible. FFP will clearly sort the situation. Don Wyman, hi Andy, Chris from Perth here. Just finished work and now got 2 days off. Last week of winter and got to 30 degrees today. You lucky. Stop coming on here, Don Wyman. Chris from Perth, and just giving us your fact that it's 30 degrees. Actually, it was 33 degrees here the other day, but that was middle of our summer. You're in the middle of winter, it's 30 degrees. Yeah, gorgeous. Enjoy it, buddy. I'm only jealous. Are you going to company's testimonial? Yeah, of course we are. Loads of us are going. Pull the string. Turn Berry into a pub team. I'll play him for Sunday. Pull the string. What is going on? What is going on? Hi, Andy. Now we have VAR. The ref does not need to try get it right. VAR will sort it for him. Well, no, they can't. Owners can't put money into clubs now. Only take it out. Good point. Used to love Rochdale versus Bury was a great fixture. It was. So why do we need a ref? Yeah, exactly. Well, the way we're going, we don't. FFP needs to be based on debt. Can you imagine, Jerry Gal? There's no chance it'll be based on debt because United... Can you imagine what had happened to United? Can you play that guitar for us? No, not yet. My dad used to make us... round chips in the chip pan back in the day. Couldn't beat them. Round chips? Are they not just like... round chips? Are they not just like potato slices? I don't know whether you call them chips. What is your ultimate all-time Man City line? Oh, Jesus, Robert Lang. That's a question I need to think about. The journal's blaming City for not helping Bury. Yeah, just garbage. Absolute garbage. I'd Astra out 1890. We'll do a review that day. Irishman not out till the end of November, but to be confirmed. Actually, I was watching Bernard. I was watching some upcoming films. There's a great link. I don't know whether you've seen it on YouTube. It just came up on my timeline and I watched it. And it was about 10, 20 films that are out between now and the beginning of next year. All the things like Maverick, Last Blood, Rambo, Last Blood, and there was The Irishman, there was obviously Ad Astra and everything else. I was thinking, oh God, there's some really good films coming out soon. FFP needs to be based on debt, it should. I made round chips for my kids. How many Bernard Dinines are there? I know I want to know that because there's like Dinines everywhere. Round chips are scallops, blanched and battered chips, yeah. Remember that from your old chippies. In the pub yesterday with a few Forest fans not impressed with Muric, really. Yeah, I said it on yesterday's vlog. Talked all about Muric yesterday, mate. So, there's only one Bernard Dineen. Fergan on. I still haven't got to a City game. We're supposed to go City Brighton a few years ago, but Brighton were in the cup. Hoping my dad gets a ticket this year. Come over if you do and see us and have a chat outside the Blue Moon Cafe. Can you say 25 player in Man City ? Just Dupe, you're not making any sense whatsoever. Curly fries now. Starting midfielders for next season. Jesus, Stones is muck, Andy, hands down. What? Sorry, mate, disagree. We'll actually have a surprise coming out, company testimonial. Stay tuned for future videos and watch this space for exciting stuff. Right. Sanini, did Manchester City have the option to buy back in a Sancho deal? Yes, we did have a buyback. Oh, no, not buyback. We had first refusal, I think it was. So many great films on the horizon. Yeah, there looks some brilliant ones. Is Vinny giving the process of his testimonial to homeless? Yes, he is. Every single penny. Were you at the Etihad when Tottenham knocked us out? Yes, I was. Have you not seen the vlogs? I did vlog some videos. I'm just getting phone calls coming in on my phone. Business stuff is very busy at the moment. So, United paying 250k. Yeah, I saw that. Out of his 20-odd million pound contract, that Inter are going to pay 4.5 million. Really? Faux example, Aguero Sani named 25. For example, name 25 players. What you on about in this current team? Mate, I don't have time. I don't have for Man City. Why would you want me to name? Do you want me to name the whole squad? I don't understand what your question is, mate. It's a bit weird. Jonathan Tracy, Andy, do you really think Stones is good enough for City? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Right, Andy, time to talk about the poll. Yeah, okay. Right. Tomorrow, sorry, we've got tons on. And if you're asking me questions about stuff for next season, things, I do apologise. I haven't got time because I want to talk quickly through one as well. Sorry, that was actually a very important call that I should take. So I need to be really quick with this. Right, straw poll tomorrow night. As you know, yesterday said that the video might have come out today, but there were a couple of things. We looked at the whole Berry situation and everything that happened last night, and we just thought today, don't know, with everything that's going on with Berry, just thought, you know, should we just leave it 24 hours? Because, you know, are we being a bit insensitive? But then I spoke to loads of Berry fans via Twitter, and they said, no, absolutely not. It's nothing to do with Man City, absolutely not. But we just thought, we'll just hold fire, because today's all about Berry and hoping that they can get back into the league. And what we didn't want to do is then just suddenly look like we were insensitive by today putting out a video that was about our 125-year history, even though it's a little bit longer. So we thought, what should we do? So we thought what we'd do is we'd hold back on the video. And plus, in that meantime, we added the stuff that suddenly we decided, looking at, Rob showed me a timeline snapshot earlier, and they were like, this might be good here. And so we've come up with a new plan that we're adding a couple of extra stuff into it. So we thought, we're going to hold fire. We're going to hold fire on it until tomorrow, because tomorrow is the official 125th anniversary shirt launch. We would have liked to have put it out today, but we just thought, yeah, we'll just give the Berry thing a little bit of respect, because obviously, you know, it's one of those that you just don't want to. You don't want to encroach on everything that's going on and seem like you're gloating about your history, even though, like, the Berry fans I know turned around and said it's absolutely nothing to do with City. You should just put the video out. But we thought we'd give it another 24 hours. So tomorrow, the video is going to go out. And what we're going to do, I know a lot of people are commenting now, but just please, if you listen to this, and you can see Rob's put a link there. It's a straw poll. It's not a virus. The link is not a virus, mate. Julio, it's not. It's from Rob. And what we're going to do is we're asking everybody now, while we're on this live stream, tomorrow we're going to do a premiere watch along. So you can all see it, and we will still be here commenting, and we'll all watch it. The likes of me, Chris, Rob, Kian will be on here, and you can watch it via a premiere stream. Now we're just asking, obviously we need to take a straw poll. So what time would be suitable for everyone tomorrow? So you need to click the link that Rob has just posted here, and just click what time would be suitable for everyone. Now, obviously, we can't satisfy everybody. We just can't. It's that simple. But we'll take a consensus. We'll take a consensus, and what we'll do is we'll post at that time, and then you can watch it live. Now, do understand that tomorrow we've got the Champions League draw and things like that. I'll still go live as normal. But we're just wondering, do you want to watch along? It's going to be a premiere release, and everyone can watch it. But if you can click that link, that straw poll that Rob has posted, and just click your preferred time. Like I said, some people might say 4 o'clock, which is not going to happen. Some might say 5, which might not happen. And there'll be, you know, we've got to try and get a consensus of when to put it out. 2 or 3 a.m. works for me in Japan. Yeah, no, but unfortunately we can't do that, buddy. So it's going to go out tomorrow somewhere between, I don't know, 5 and 8 maybe. After that, it probably won't go out much later than that. We'll need to do it somewhere in between those times when people can sit down and watch it. The video is going to be around about 1 hour long. So we can do a 1 hour watch along of the video. There is going to also be, and just for everybody's information, we're also going to produce an extended version of the video because there is just too much. We wanted to keep the video, and that's why another reason why we didn't come out the other day. There were so many other things we wanted to put into the whole video that we didn't want to do it for like 2 hours long, because it can be easily nearly 2 hours long. Trust me, there's that much stuff in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a preview version, which is going to be about an hour's long, and then we've got another version that's going to be maybe an hour and a half, an hour 40, maybe even up to 2 hours potentially. And what we're also going to do is we're going to produce that via a downloadable video app or DVD. We're not sure yet. And also tomorrow, and this is another thing we need to let you know, and there's also going to be a super fan chat. So if you want to get involved in that, you will be able to do that as the video is playing. Now, I know this is a lot of information, but everything you need to know about tomorrow's release of the 125th anniversary We're Still Here documentary is going to be below this video when it goes live. It might not be immediate, but tonight or whatever, check back in on the video. A full description is going to be in there about what's going to happen tomorrow, what time it's going to go live. So if you want to know, you're going to have to come back in and look at this video later. That'll tell you exactly, if you want to get involved in the super chat, how to, if you want what time it's going to be live, etc., etc. So everything is going to be in there. Okay, so watch below in the description when the video goes live. The chances are it's not going to be really late tomorrow night. English Masters, I know you said 9 p.m. The chances are it's not going to be at 9 p.m. I'll be honest with you, because it's going to be then 10, beyond 10 by the time it finishes, because the idea is it's going to be a watch along, and it's going to be a full hour's video, or just over an hour's video of this particular version. So there you go. There's some information. And don't forget, like I said, there's going to be information below this video when it goes back live later on, and you can see everything. If it might not be immediate, so if you go below immediately when it comes live and go, there's no information, it will come out because we just need to put that together on there. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I've just watched a really brief synopsis of all the parts throughout the video, and it's absolutely amazing. But we want to make sure it's right, and we've found some of the bits and pieces that we want to put into it as well, which will only enhance the video for everybody's viewing. So, right, let me get back to your comments. Let's have a look. 6 is good for me, 2 a.m. Joseph. A watch along, yeah. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Voted, thank you. 3 a.m. No, won't be that. Good evening, room. How are you? Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. It will be a premiere where we watch it live with you guys. Yeah. What time is that draw tomorrow? 4 o'clock, I think it is. 2 or 3 a.m. works for me in Japan. I voted 7. Okay. 8 p.m. 6:24. What are we watching live? It's the documentary. You need to go back and look at the videos that we've already, let me just find it 1 second. People, really, come on, keep up with things. We've already posted, let me just pull it up and put it in the comments. Here's a trailer, Owen. So I've just posted a trailer that you can go and watch. Plus, there's all the other videos that we did. All the videos that we did for the Billy Meredith, Frank Swift, Max Woosnam, those type of players. So you need to go and you need to go and have a look at those. So hopefully people will come and watch along. And if you don't, you can always watch it back, I'm guessing, at some point. 6 p.m. GMT. What an excellent idea. We'll be getting a few beers in to watch. Thank you, Blondie. It's going to be brilliant. Thanks for your votes so far. Please vote. It's important. 8:13 voted. Thank you. 8 p.m. Can't get on the page. Just off out. No problem. Dean Saunders back with Liverpool fans for 10 weeks. Yeah. The longer cut of the movie will have outtakes, 20 minutes of Andy swearing. No. That definitely ain't going to happen. Do a video of the watch along. Inception, yeah. Be a bit like that. Voted 8 p.m. Also, remember the premiere will be live where we will watch along with you. The video will still be live on the channel afterwards for you to watch anytime. What's drink driving, mate, Dean Saunders. 6 o'clock for you. Refuse the breath test. I don't sleep. It doesn't affect me. Good. Maybe we should get you involved in the channel if you don't sleep. Vampires don't sleep. Cheers, Rabbit. Fight till the end. Second episode is on YouTube now. It is. Here is the link. One last time. Afternoon all section. How are you, Blondie? Section. Can you go back? Look at Rob's links. That'd be appreciated. And push it out there. The popular vote so far is 6 p.m. So far, have your say. Okay, just watch the trailer. Rob's narrating is pure quality. It's very good. Pull the string, bugger off. I'm all good, Blondie. Rob should take over from Attenborough. Dean Saunders says a lot about personal hygiene when you would sooner go to prison than let police smell your breath. Yeah, absolutely. Right, quick news. There's nothing huge around, but John Stones is back training. Thank God for that at last. So will he be back for Brighton? We don't know. But he came back to training today with the lads, which is really, really good. And he says, when he asked about the Bournemouth, obviously, he said he's not fit. We'll see for Brighton. But he'll have the press conference at the CFA on Friday. So we'll know a bit more. Ben Mendy's still working to full fitness. And obviously Leroy Sané is missing the rest of the campaign potentially. So we'll see whether he's actually back, John Stones. But the good thing is he's back training. Whether they'll risk him for the weekend, I'm not too sure, if I'm honest, considering it is Brighton. So next thing is Lorenzo Gonzalez. Well, City have obviously, we've spent recently on a load of young kids, as we know, and one name who certainly falls into that bracket is Lorenzo Gonzalez. We talked about him before. The young striker joined the club back last year, it was, from Servette, and he headed straight into City's under-18 side before making the step up to under-23 level. Last season, I apologise, saw him score 5 goals in 8 games in all competitions, with 3 and 6 in Premier League 2. Yet a chance at City is yet to appear for the 19-year-old. He's been looking elsewhere for regular football and now may have a chance with Las Palmas. According to Canaries 7, they say that the La Liga 2 side are keen on signing the youngster this summer, and he's actually open for a move. So he's looking for more minutes. He's not getting enough to improve his development, even though he's gained a lot of strength, and they're thinking that they could get him on a free. So seems that his family are really keen on the move for him, but they're saying that there has been contact, but only minor contact between them and Gonzalez. He's got a year left, so it remains basically to see whether City rate him enough to offer him an additional contract, or whether they give him an extended contract and then send him out on loan again. There's also talk today about Kevin De Bruyne. It's been brilliant, and it's an article in the Manchester Evening News asking whether Kevin De Bruyne has been sort of the architect of the offensive play, but then has he been the best player? They still think that this season, Aymeric Laporte might just be City's most important player this term. And I wouldn't deny that. I think Laporte has been exceptional since his move. I still think, though, even De Bruyne, even Laporte at 85%, if you got 85%, 90% out of Kevin De Bruyne, he'll be a far more important player this season. What else? Champions League draw tomorrow. So it's going to be really, really interesting. We'll be doing a live vlog live when the draw is on. So we'll be doing that. So come and tune in tomorrow to the Champions League live draw. Obviously, tomorrow the commemorative shirt is out for sale on the 29th of August tomorrow. So there is a wider items that are available online. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's links on the Manchester Evening News website asking if you want to buy it. Of course, it's not going to be the original 1894 ones, but you'll be able to get replica shirts on there. And there's a link on there how you can potentially save 15 quid if you want to buy a replica one. That's out tomorrow. So that'll tie in nicely with our potential 125th anniversary documentary. And then finally, we've got Bobby Duncan, who obviously was at City, and he is was he Steven Gerrard's cousin? I can't remember whose cousin. He was cousin of somebody, wasn't he? And he's originally from Liverpool, and he signed a 3-year deal with Liverpool. So it's saying here that he's very frustrated with the club's stance over his future, and Liverpool have also turned down offers from looks like Norway and Fiorentina in recent weeks. The latter to loan and buy back just 1.6 million. He's only 18. Yes, he is Steven Gerrard's relative, but lots of different things behind the scenes saying that this kid is obviously looking at the fact that he's not even getting chance at Liverpool, even though he moved from Manchester City last year. But is he going down the route of Jadon Sancho and thinking he can potentially force a move somewhere and then get some game time? So we'll wait and see. But anyway, let's get back finally to your chats. Like I said, there's not much else going on around there. 6 it is then, Andy. How many points this season, says Fergal? I don't know. I think it's going to be low 90s. When will Cancelo start? Don't know. Rob, how do you fancy the Antarctic or Serengeti for BBC next year, mate? Back 4, Cancelo, Clotamendi, Laporte, Zinni. So you're going to drop Walker? Not sure. Doing Attenborough voice. Here we see the Wild Scouser is voracious appetite for being a knob. Clear for all to see. Patrols the area surrounding his bin in hopes of attracting his mate. Andy likes Mallorca. I do like Mallorca. Wind the dippers up. Yes, you taught me all these, Yangaletti. You taught me everything. I became your student who did not skimp on him. Bye, shy. But I taught him all this beautiful. He didn't know what roses all flow. I'm here. I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. How's the weather in Limerick, Blondie? Afternoon, everyone. Iona Beats is on. We're going now, Iona, but check back in for the video. Rob, please do a voiceover for Andy's Scouser mates at Wembley. Be so funny. Just replaying back. Go and watch it again. If you like him that much, go watch him again. Why Mahrez? Mahrez is marginalised. He's not marginalised. He's just not as good as Bernardo Silva. Please do it, Andy. This is great injustice. And for how long? Until he proves in training that he's ready to take potentially Bernardo Silva's place. Laporte is class, but our Kevin City need a big season. We do. Stevie G cousin he is. Look at Carragher's tweets, such lies. Bobby Duncan has epic potential. Norwich ticket down to 8,000 points tomorrow, so no excuses. Be back in 10, just getting din-dins. Going by then. Someone on drugs? Yeah, it looks like it. I got my Norwich ticket the other day, Colin. Oscar Bob is the only Bob we will ever need. Absolutely spot on, Iona Beats. Sorry, all I am, in and out, listening in the background whilst I multitask. You can't do that, mate. Only women can do that. Men can only do one job perfectly at the time rather than 4 jobs. Shitely. What about Bob Carol G's? Perhaps I should have said drinking from multi-flasks. The magical string. What is this string thing? Please let me know. Anyway, right, listen, I've got to go. I've got to crack on. We've got stuff to do still for tomorrow. Get lots of things set up. But, like I said, don't forget, tomorrow, the poll is still live. I'm assuming the poll's still live. Rob, let me just see, load more questions. Jamie Carragher is spit the dog. Got my Monday starting over Saturday. Staying overnight, the train's right back. Colin, where are you leaving from? See you all, guys. Don't forget, click that link and give us your time for tomorrow. And then I'll announce it on the live vlog tomorrow during the Champions League draw. But we're going to do a watch along on there. We're going to give you loads of information below this video at some point tonight. It might not be immediate when it goes live, but if you keep checking in, look at the description below the video. It'll give you all of the information you need to know about if you want to join Super Chat, and also about tomorrow's premiere of the We're Still Here documentary that we're producing currently. And fingers crossed we'll be done tonight and ready for tomorrow. We've put like weeks and weeks of work into it, so I hope you really enjoy it. Colin, email me, pal. There you go. Cleveley's, are we going? Norwich ticket winner. Defo tried to get one then. There you go. Norwich, yeah, enjoy that trip down there. Horrible place to go to. Absolutely horrible to try and get there. Have an idea for a podcast raw on the road. If you fancy, email me. There you go. Listen, I've got to go. I've got too much on. So anyway, listen, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Everything is leading up to this wonderful, wonderful documentary. And if you haven't seen the teaser trailer that Rob put out last week, was it? Or over the weekend, and the 3 legendary documentaries on Frank Swift, Billy Meredith and Max Woosnam, you need to go back on the channel, look in the videos, go and watch them, because that's the type of quality videos that Man City Fan TV are putting out. So you can imagine, if you've seen those videos, you know what's coming up for the documentary. Yeah, we're not just putting out crappy videos. We're putting out top quality production videos. So I hope you enjoy it. Tune in tomorrow, and I'll be back here around about 4 o'clock for the live Champions League draw, and we'll let you know more about it tomorrow. But please, if you haven't already, click the link in the chat further up. Tell us what time suits you tomorrow for the announcement and the live premiere watch along, which me, Rob, Kian, Martin, Chris and everyone else will be here watching your comments, interacting with you as the video is posted live. So anyway, can't wait, guys. Loving the great work you're putting in. Thank you very much, Iona Beats. But anyway, we'll see you soon. If you're not a subscriber, you better get on board now. Click subscribe, hit that bell icon, comment below the videos. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.